I woke up sick today. Some kind of stomach thing. But I gotta get down to Springdale. It's a 5-hour drive. As long as I can keep my stomach in check, I'll be alright. Fun stuff being sick on the road. Hopefully I'll get over this by tomorrow night. It's not gonna be fun. Not gonna be a fun day. Got my stomach bug emergency kit. Any of you mask wearers out there, what's the rules exactly? Because that dude was wearing a mask last time I came here, less than a week ago. Not now. I don't understand the rules. That's why I never wore one. Freaking wind blew the phone down. don't really have enough footage or story to tell in this video, so I'm going to make it a 2-day video. Yeah, I picked this thing up tonight, 2200, and I think just get it close to Dallas. Let me see. Yeah, it delivers in Dallas, well, Keller, Texas, which is basically Dallas, tomorrow night at 2200. Kroger, great. Krogers are hit and miss, you never know. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're really bad as far as time and the way they behave. And what I mean by that is some places are just not trucker friendly at all. Even though that's all they really do is ship and receive and all that, they're just kind of hostile to truck drivers, you know, where their security guards aren't friendly and their policies are ridiculous. And sometimes they're great. Sometimes they go into a Kroger and it's like in and out in under an hour. Sometimes it's 7 hours. So, which I assume they're going to have me deadheaded back to the house from there, because it's going to be Thursday night when I deliver. Unless they have something coming up quickly, they'll just have me deadhead home from there. Anyway, we'll try to find something to eat if my stomach can handle it, and then get some rest. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow than I did today. Pepto did its job, though. I wasn't throwing up or anything on the way here. Got some hydration in me and stuff. So. Well, I called down, my load's ready. It's like 5 hours earlier than it's supposed to be, but my 10-hour break's over in about 6 minutes. Sorry about my bedhead. I got like 4 hours of sleep, so great. But I woke up, just couldn't go back to sleep, so might as well go to work if it's ready. If it wasn't ready, I'd just have to sit around and wait, but it's ready. Keller, Texas is like 26 miles from Denton, Texas, and we have a shop there in Denton, and I'm going on 80,000 miles here without an oil change on this truck, which is way too far, in my opinion. They assure me it's like, oh, it only needs to be done like 100,000 miles. It's like, well, this is supposed to be my engine when I'm done here, so maybe let's do some more oil changes. Because right now it's theirs, but when I'm done with the lease, it's going to be my truck, so I want to take care of that engine. So I'm going to roll down to Denton. I just called, and apparently they have a second shift that works until midnight. So if I can get in there 9, 10 o'clock tonight, which is about what time I'm planning to get there, I can get this thing worked on tonight, get back in, you know, just wait for them to get done, because a PM at a shop like that shouldn't take more than like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Then I'll just wait outside the shop with Diesel, because they don't allow the dogs in the waiting room and stuff up there, so I'll just hang out outside with him for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and when it's done, just get back in and hang out and wait until that load's ready to deliver in Keller. That's the plan. Get down to Denton, get this truck worked on finally. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get them to fix the dump system too, if they can figure it out. If, you know, I'll let them know, it's like, if you can't figure it out quickly today, then if you don't know what the problem is, like if it's not a common issue, then I'll just deal with it until I have some time later, because I don't want to sit outside for 6 hours waiting on them to trace down a short on a dump system. I think that's what it is. I looked it up. It's got a red blinking light. It says it's got a short somewhere. It's not connecting to the system. So I tried changing fuses, stuff like that. Nothing helped. So it's probably got a short somewhere. So maybe they'll be able to fix it. Maybe not. Be nice. I'm tired of not having a suspension dump. It helps a lot when you're dropping trailers. You know, you put the landing gear down and you hit the suspension dump, the suspension drops and the landing gear sits down on the ground, and then you pull out from under it. It's a lot easier on equipment. It's easier on the truck, it's easier on the trailers. Anyway, and it lets you put the trailers down to where the next guy doesn't have to jack the thing down super difficult when it's loaded and stuff. So but I'm gonna get dressed and take this mutt out for a walk and then hit the road.
check this truck in tonight, but the shop's locked up and there's no one around. They're supposed to be here until midnight. It's just barely after 11. Nobody around, which is mildly annoying. It happens all the time. Something's supposed to be open till a certain point and everybody just goes home early. So now, instead of being able to get this truck done tonight and wait until it's time to go deliver, I have to get up 7 in the morning, check in this place, and hopefully they'll get me done sometime reasonable. It's a little annoying. They have a waiting area. They allow dogs, but they don't allow dogs in the waiting area. So my choices are wait outside until they're done once they take the truck in, send my dog to a dog kennel, which I'm not going to do, or go get a hotel room and when they're done get a ride back, which is always a bit of a toss up when it comes to getting cab drivers and stuff to let me take my dog with me. So I'll probably end up sitting outside tomorrow morning for a couple hours while they're working on my truck, which sucks, but it's not that big a deal. Anyway, I was hoping to get checked in and get this done tonight. I got here early enough they should have been here and they weren't. Do it tomorrow, I guess.